Hello there. Are you looking for personal finance related dashboard design inspiration? Then here are 5 dashboard designs that will help you in your next project. And if you want to learn how to create such dashboards, then you can join my advanced Tableau dashboard training, which I take every week to help you understand how you can create dashboard with advanced functionalities with good design, which I will show you how a good design really looks like with the help of these best examples. All right, with that, without further ado, let me show you the dashboard. The first one is coming from my very favorite author, Batani. She's been really inspirational in giving a lot of good design. Even in my previous video, I have taken the design inspiration from Autumn, and even in this case, this is quite a good looking dashboard, impactful in terms of what the trend really looks like. I can select from the year from here, then down below some of the highlights like most expensive month, most visited place, and the biggest purchase that has happened, and then information about the transaction like recurring, transportation, food, like category of the transactions. Then this is a summary. Down below you have basically some more details like over a week, like seasonality, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We want to look at by week, we want to look at by month, right? All of this information is available clearly. July is where the least spending is coming compared to the March where the highest, and what are the top 5 types, right? And over here, this is food. You can change the category from here, right? So this is where it becomes really interesting that each of those category which you have seen on the first page, this is changing over here with the help of these icons with which you can move back and forth. Then after that, what you have is basically details in the third section, where you can select year, category, type, right? And the page number is basically this page number. This is a line by line transaction that you can do it. So this link is present in the into the video description. That way you can come over here on this dashboard and interact with it. Also look at more very beautiful dashboard and amazing designs by Autumn by clicking over here on this on her profile over here. So that's the first dashboard which I really liked. I wanted to show you first. Second is slightly different, but still personal finance related dashboard from the Stilian Dimitrov. And here you have an overview, which is again from a design perspective. I really liked it. That's why I thought of sharing with you, like what's the balances compared to previous value, like last month, what is the income, what are the expenses, right? Even the income is divided between the salary and investment, how much is the outstanding debt, analytics, and top transaction, right? Somewhere around those. And then you have a specific expenses related section. Again, how much is the total rent, the bifurcation of total between rent, debt, and groceries, healthcare, utilities, and other, right? What is a monthly movement, right? Just to keep a track of it. And categories like we have seen in the previous dashboard, and finally the analysis, right? So this is also what I really like, and some of more cool and inspiring dashboard. You can go to the Stilian profile. The link for this dashboard is present in the description. That way you can easily come over here. Let me take you the third one, which is also quite different from what we saw earlier. How to accumulate wealth by investing, again related to your personal finance as to investment. So pretty interesting. First thing first is how much you can invest, like 500. That's like how much you can invest per month, right? So this is the value. Then what will happen if you will be putting money under your mattress, right? That's a linear line. What if you put a money into a 7% continuous compounding, like you have fixed deposit, recurring deposit, and stuff like those? So what will be the situation? And then what will be the case when you're putting the money into a risky investment, right? And here you have some what if scenarios, right? What is the chance of this risky investment paying off? So here is a description for that. And then what is the payout? That means it will be double to me. 2x is what it is. When we say 2, it is 2x. What percentage do you want to reinvestment back in, right, in this risky investment? So down below there is this guaranteed, this one under mattress, orange line, and the red line. Clearly, whatever your choices are based on your information you have, this investment is clearly standing it out. Yeah. So that's the thing. Third dashboard I wanted to show you related to your personal needs or investment. And then next dashboard is again a different design for your, how do you want to track your how do you want to track your personal finance or personal expenses. So how much you are giving to charity, dining out, discretionary, living expenses, medical, transport, right? So for example, if you click on discretionary, you will going to get these categories over here, how much you are spending to clothes, furnishing, gifts, gym, right? That is something. Down below, how much saving you are doing per month, income versus expenses. You can click any of this, right? And then you can see basically how much expense that what you are really doing over here. This is the trend, any top end parameter like values. So you have even the furnishing, how much furnishing, very less, gift, right? And the gym, like how much you are really going for gym. So all of this is basically available. You can do that, and that way you can basically select the information from here, and that's just, with the help of icon, it becomes really useful. I think what can be improved over here is this visualization and representation as to how each of this information is shown over here, right? Sometimes it's just that not looking really good. So all in all, I like the design, how it's been designed. However, the visualization need improvements. So that is something you can do. Also, you can explore more dashboard from Chinmay. This is created by Chinmay Jain. So the link will be present in the description, and then you can see more dashboard from him. And finally, this is another one, the expense audit dashboard, like what is the total amount, and you can see it's quite interesting. What is the total amount versus the previous month, the trend, average amount versus the previous month, number of expenses versus the previous month. So some comparison to compare with whether you are improving or worse or spending more, right? What is the total expense breakdown by the department? So again, this is more from not from personal finance, but about how different departments are doing the expenses, right? So a different type of a category. Employee breakdown as to what are those employees which is basically doing the expense, more less, within the budget, outside of the budget, expenses and duplicate payment, right? So that is something which is again a pretty interesting design. Also over here the filter is present. If you want to choose any of the employee, then you can choose that employee and the details will come over here. So that is something, from the expense related. You have personal finance, and finally this expense audit dashboard for or at an organization level is something you can even design for your own stuff. Like you have your categories of the expenses, details of the expenses and stuff like that. Whatever the number of categories that you want it to be highlighted, like top categories and stuff like that. So that is something you can highlight and give the get an information about yourself, right, month over month. And I think this is where these days we use credit card a lot. So credit card statement, which usually come into the PDF, can really help, because Tableau can read the PDF, those PDF tables. We can bring in those transactions and see what's really going on with our transactions, right? With that, thank you so much for watching. And like I said, I conduct the training every Sunday. So if you are interested, let me know. I'll drop me an email. Email is displayed over here during the entire video. So that way I can talk to you about your training requirement or any question you have related to my dashboard trainings. With that, thank you so much for watching. We'll meet you in the next video.